Eva House has a lot of wow. How we doing, kiddo? How was your spring break? How was your spring break at ZB?
It was really good. It was relaxing.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Look, look. How was your spring break? All right, let's do that. It was really good. My name's Ava. Hi. Hey. How we feeling physically?
Good. I
Yeah.
start I started my workouts back up on Saturday. We actually found a field in Florida, so I was able to kind of throughout the week, but I didn't have any of my bands with me. So, but I have a lot of hamstring work. So,
No. Yeah.
and I've been doing the ball thing with like the ball and the running, and then
Yeah.
RMT club stuff. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna see some improvements all around. That's what you're telling me. That's like what I'm hearing right now. Like these are gonna be the best first four pitches you've ever thrown in life up to this day, right? That's what I'm hearing.
I really hope so.
You hope so. We don't hope for anything in life, kid. We decide to have it, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the thingy.
Go ahead and move this.
Heavy with the sauce? No? No, that wasn't funny. Whoa, don't fall. Don't fall, kid. Don't fall. All right. Get after it. We ought to baby it's a boy. Two from behind.
Oh, the camera fell. It's gonna happen.
I see that. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. Okay. I think that's fine.
Don't pop your head up. Your hip will do it for you, remember? Popped up a little bit there.
Yeah.
That was better. One more. One more. Stay down on it. Don't finish taller than when you started. The camera sped up a little bit, so I want to be sure that we see the real you, not the camera glitched you. Not bad. Not bad. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I gotta stop. Stop recording. What you got on your whiteboard?
I have a few gas VPs. A few workouts that I made up.
Oh, that you made up?
Yeah, I like to.
You like to what?
I like to combine them on the weekends if I have a weekend off. So.
Mm.
I do
You're just
it.
experimenting.
Yeah.
What is the logic behind what you're doing?
Usually I have like a focus, like I'm focusing on hamstrings, um, like DKE, hip drive, any of those. And usually I'll just go into the library and like do 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 do, and yeah, I try some stuff out.
Gosh. Okay. Okay. That be you, huh?
Yep.
Jumpers. Hey, zoom, hi, you, hi, you. So what do you think we're gonna see better here? Like what's gonna be the deal?
I would hope my left leg. I really hope.
You really hope? Well,
Yeah.
what I just talked about, we don't hope for things, right?
Yeah. I
Either we own them outside and they exist when we pitch, or they didn't exist at all, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we want to be able to understand. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, I was in a good position. Okay. Little bit uneven, slight,
Yeah.
but I can tell you exactly what that is. I'll tell you exactly what that is. Remember, our foot is in our shoe, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Our foot is inside our shoe. We don't push to the edge of our shoe. Our shoe is not our foot. Our foot is inside our shoe, and we treat the sole of the foot like the ground. So when we go red zone, we don't pick the inside of the heel up. It's unnecessary. Relaxed, straight heel is fine. Okay. What moves first?
My head moved first, not
Yeah. Okay, so what's gonna pop first?
What's a what?
What's gonna pop first?
My head.
Yeah. We're still really good. I mean, like I said, like we talked about before, we're getting to a moment and to a point where a lot of what we're going to discuss and do is going to be based off of percents, small, minor details that allow us to find the sweet spot that we exist in and be consistent in. And that's where we start to see variations in how we pitch opposed to someone else, because we're always constantly searching for that sweet spot.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we could change here is
higher.
I wouldn't know necessarily higher. Sometimes your shoe kind of your heel slides out of your shoe. But just be sure before you go, do I feel stretch in the Achilles? You shouldn't. So if you do, that means I got to raise my back heel up a little bit.
All right.
Now, we already start pretty low. Okay. So remember, for you, it's just a go.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not much more we're going to drop. But we got to understand if this is the angle of the spring, we've got to push where? Back. Yeah. I don't have to move forward. The reason we get into these triangles, into these good positions, into all these things is so that we guarantee, at least we hope to, what Newton tells us, that because I'm in good joint alignment, because my triangles are good, and because I'm going to maintain stiffness, I know exactly where, when I push and create the action this way, I know I'm going to finish that way. Yeah. You're already at that point. So understand and trust that you don't have to do anything with your spine or your head anymore. You don't have to actively try to thrust your hips anymore. You don't. Yeah. Your feet are going to push energy into your hips. And then it's the strength of hip extension that takes over. But that's a quality that exists now for us outside. Just think of when we do our DK power drives with the kettlebell. Yeah. Are you focused on driving your hips there?
Not. It's kind of like second nature now.
Exactly. But we are constantly focused on what? Are we putting something into the ground? Yeah. Are we leveraging the triangle as it drops and finish it. Because that, if we put the kettlebell right here, that looks like a DKE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're just flipping the foot.
Yeah.
But the one thing we can't do with the kettlebell is what? We can't pop up and shake like that. So I want you to be patient here. Feel that back heel. Do it again. And I don't want to see your head get in front of your knee.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do it again. Make those two adjustments for me.
I keep trying to fall everywhere.
Trying to fall? Why are you trying to fall?
I don't know. I hit my hip with a kettlebell yesterday. That didn't feel very good.
It probably wasn't heavy enough.
No,
is that a trap bar? Did you just get a trap bar in?
The diamond thing? Oh, I've had that for a while.
The hex bar. You've had that?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what we're doing.
Split things with those? Yeah.
Oh, we'll do some things. We'll add that to the playlist.
Okay. So heel. That feels pretty relaxed.
Better. Better. So what did you notice about when your heel's up? Your knee doesn't feel like it's the lowest it can go, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can drop. And remember, commit to going down. We talked about it. It's like breakfast, right? Are we the chicken or are we the pig?
I've never heard that before. Chicken or the pig?
Yeah. We said it last. Did I? Oh no, that's right. I didn't have you last week. Yeah. Okay, it's one of my favorite sentences. It's like breakfast. The chicken is involved, but the pig is committed. That's right. That's right. The chicken laid the egg and left. The pig died for that bacon. Oh, yeah. That's the type of commitment we're looking for. Come on, it's like breakfast. Down, down, down. Commit to it. That's better. That's better. Don't go forward to go backward. Down and push away. Think about that spring. You're already in a great position. All those angles. Yeah. It's a spring. It's a spring. Load the spring. When you drop that knee, that butt pushes into that back foot. One more. How'd that feel?
That felt good. It felt a little weird. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the weird feelings we're going to have is what? We're going to get over the front hip a little quicker, right? So we got to be understanding of that. That's what's going to happen a lot. Our first weird feeling is, oh, shoot, I got here faster than this. Yeah. And that's because we've constantly talked about your rear hip is that much away from hip extension if you do it. So you got to know you're going to get into the position to use your front hip quickly. You got to ride it out. Let's take a look. Share screen. This is us. And let's go to old. So you see what I mean? You see the difference in height here?
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
very relaxed now. It's not as like tight.
Yeah, so that means we're going to get the opportunity to what? Remember, we create the triangles to what? Stress them out. Triangles are the strongest geometric shapes, and we use them in architecture a lot to hold large quantities of mass because of their geometric strength. Does that make sense? So when we create these shapes, we want to challenge them. I want to challenge the shape by being sure my butt delivers as much energy into it as possible. Remember the cycle, right? Your pelvis has to drive the knee down. That knee going down continues to keep pressure in the front of your foot so that when the butt gets over here in the position of fire, the foot delivers energy right back. So let's watch. See how the heel went back?
Yeah.
And then we have vertical.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take it to the last one.
Okay.
Hey, look. It's a great, look at the great listener right there. Oh my goodness, sorry Rivera talks too dang much.
My knees are like going really bad.
Really bad? Okay.
Yeah.
So look, this comfortable. Commit. Still a little forward.
Yeah.
You see how the hips get shot forward though?
Yeah, it's a lot quicker, more powerful. Yeah.
So let's go time. Bang. Okay, we're almost at hip extension at about 0.23. Bang.
Whoa.
That's a big difference, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay. And like I said, it's just angles and positions finding our sweet spot. Finding our sweet spot. And we've talked about it before. The better we get at this, the less time there is to what? Make any mistakes.
Yeah.
The greatest solvent in terms of pitching, in terms of timing, is not that we talked about it before. It's not that pitching is so much about timing, it's that it takes time.
Yeah.
The less time I give myself to do bad things, the better. The more time I spend in the thought of the things that actually matter, the less I can deviate from it, because it's just the theory of oppositional motion. I can't do something because I have a motion directly opposing it, and that is stronger, which is the same thing as Newton's first law. An object in motion stays in motion until acted upon by an external force, right? In order for the object to change its direction, that external force has to have greater energy to be able to, number one, stop the object and then make it move in the other direction. Same things we're talking about. You see that difference in full foot landing?
Yeah, I stayed closed a lot longer on the new video.
Yeah. Not only that, we have a better position to finish because look how far away our pelvis is. Our pelvis is from our knee.
Yeah.
Okay. The further your butt sticks out and back, the less ability this hamstring is going to have to what? Rotate you back towards the net. And that's why we talked about it before. When we plant and pull, it can correct a lot of things because sometimes we end up super far away and we don't close as well. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
the difference in those two moments.
Yeah. It's a lot better.
Yeah. Leaned over here. Look at the space we have there. So that's better. Now let's do something. We're going to do an ISO to help strengthen this moment and really talk about not worrying about going forward at all. Because right here, when the knee drops, the butt should go back.
Yeah.
And I know that, and when I say back, I mean it's staying over this calf so that you can keep this triangle until energy shoots you back.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to go ahead and get your slant board, put it at level 4, and then put it against the rubber with the decline facing the wall.
Okay. Now it's not. That looks right. I don't know. I think that's right. Just kidding. That looks right.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Turn it the other way. Higher.
Wait, you want it higher like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it facing right?
And then face it the other way.
Here we go.
Okay. So go ahead and actually one level lower.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Meticulous. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and get what's the dumbbell set at right now? What weight?
I have a 15 over here. I can like.
What's the kettlebell set at? What's the heaviest kettlebell you have?
10.
Oh no, let's go get the dumbbell and put it in the goblet position. The 15 will be fine. Good walking skills.
All right.
Okay, back foot is on the slant. Put the foot in the middle. Little more in the middle. Little more in the middle. Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Drop the knee. Now, raise the heel. Raise your back heel. And I want you to drive your butt into that back red zone as hard as you can without moving. Challenge the triangle that you're creating. You go. Let that front heel come up. There you go. Good. All 5 toes, pushing red to red. Really try to make that left butt cheek cramp by pushing into that back foot hard. Exaggerate that piece. Good. 10 seconds. Relax.
Oh. Okay, I feel better now.
Can't feel anything right now?
No, I feel better. It was just cramping for a minute.
Cramping? It was cramping? Okay, now put your foot more towards the bottom.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Lower with the foot. There you go. Drop the knee. Not that low, a little higher. Right there. Squeeze your butt into your back hard. Try to make that left butt cheek cramp.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, come on, birdie.
That one hurt.
Push your butt hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. So that's the same type of energy. That's the same type of energy that we need to be able to create when we drop. You need to feel that moment happen. So let's work towards it.
Okay. Just regular pitch now?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, gosh. That's all right.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look at it. There it is. Okay, let's take a look at it. Right there. How'd that feel to you?
It was weird. I felt like, I don't know, it was very fast.
Yeah. I could definitely tell, especially in the second two, you had no idea how fast you had to move the front hip.
Yeah. Like, what is going on?
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Why is this happening so fast? Because like when I like before, like my first few pitches, like now I realize how slow I was actually going compared to now. It's a big difference.
Yeah. I remember it's just feeling your context. If
Yeah.
I don't understand what my body's capable of in that position or how to challenge or why we're doing that, then it's hard for me to understand it. But as soon as we know what it feels like, now you have resources, right? If I don't feel like I'm exploding because I've felt what top end is for me before, I have something to go to, an ISO, to help me establish that feeling and get back to it, right? So let's take a look. Nice and relaxed, still a little bit ahead.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're quickly over that front leg. Okay. So one of the things we want to understand here, adjustments we want to make. Great position right here. That's a good challenge of the triangle.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything. I mean, just you've got to trust it.
Yeah.
You've got to trust it. When you bang this, it's going to push your butt forward.
Okay.
Drop, push back, know that you're going to go forward. Know it. It's going to happen. You don't have to go forward at all. You're in such great positions. Worry about working through the positions and finishing everything else. Does that make sense?
Cool.
because it was very aggressive, very fast, but we still want to be sure we're doing quality things
Yeah.
in those terms.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to do the ISO. You'll do one ISO for 15 seconds.
Okay.
See how you get that low back happening?
Yeah.
And we don't have to.
Yeah.
First one's really, really clean. Look how deep. I mean, look at the striations there. That's fantastic.
You should be looking good. They're strong. I've been working on them.
You've been working on those, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there they are. That's almost twice the size of your leg when you're normally walking around.
Yeah.
That's good. That's why we work hamstrings. One of the things I've always said, quality of all FDE weekly athletes, bowed out hamstrings. We always gonna have them. It ain't gonna change. Well, that's really aggressive. I mean, look how deep that DK is.
That never gets that deep. That's crazy.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah. You just get lost in.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you 5 rounds. We'll do 1 ISO and then 3 pitches. Things I want you to control and look at. You can even set the camera up right here so you can look at your TV.
Okay.
Being sure we don't hurt, and then send it to me on the last round. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. What you gonna tell your mama and daddy?
Thank you, and I love you.
All right. Good job today, kiddo. Good job. I will not be around next week because I'll be on my honeymoon. So I will not see you next week. Oh, well, thank you, Burton. Thank you.
All righty. Well, I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Sounds good, Birdie.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.